Have you ever felt that no matter how hard you work, you always seem to be chasing money without ever achieving it? That the bills arrive faster than the salary, and that dream of living in financial peace seems increasingly distant? If so, know that you are not alone. From a young age, we were taught to believe lies that limit our growth. Study, get a good job, work hard, and one day you will be successful. But the truth is that this model simply doesn't work anymore. It keeps us trapped in debt, the fear of losing our only source of income, and the false security of a steady job. Now imagine a different scenario. You with total control over your financial life, without depending on the government or a boss, learning to make money work for you while building the future of your dreams. Does it seem distant? It doesn't have to be. In this video, I will show you 7 steps on how to reprogram your mind, identify and eliminate limiting beliefs, and adopt the strategies that rich people use to prosper, even starting from scratch. If you are tired of empty promises and want a real transformation in your financial life, stay until the end of the video, as it could turn the game around for you. Before you do, subscribe to the channel right now, because we're just starting this journey and you won't want to miss out. One, that the security of having a job is an illusion. Since we were little, many of us have heard phrases like, study hard to get a good job and have a stable life. This seemingly solid idea is one of the biggest financial traps in modern society. It reinforces the idea that working for others is the only path to success. However, when analyzing the financial panorama of the richest people in the world, we see that the majority of them do not depend on a fixed salary. So why is this belief still so widespread? The answer lies in the way the system was structured. The traditional education model, for example, prepares individuals to be employees, not to be bosses. While you invest your hours and energy in a job, the company owner invests in you and reaps the greatest rewards. This imbalance is not for nothing. It keeps the economic wheels running, but at the expense of the worker. Another critical point is that depending on a single job is taking on a huge financial risk. Losing your job means losing your main, or perhaps only, source of income. On the other hand, people with an entrepreneurial mindset or with multiple sources of income are able to overcome crises more easily. They understand that the secret is making money work for them, not the other way around. Entrepreneurship, however, does not mean that everyone should open a large company. It could be a small business, an investment in shares, or even the creation of digital products. The idea is simple. You must find ways to generate money that do not depend exclusively on your daily effort. So, stop and reflect. Are you investing time and energy in something that brings temporary security, or are you building a solid future? The answer to this question could completely change the course of your financial life. If you want to transform your relationship with money, it's time to abandon the illusion of a secure job and explore paths that lead to true freedom. 2. That working hard is not enough. We grew up hearing that those who work hard achieve everything they want. This idea, despite seeming motivating, is incomplete and often misleading. Working hard is important, but without financial intelligence and clear strategies, it can only result in physical and mental exhaustion without major financial advances. Think about how many people you know who put their heart and soul into their work, but still struggle to pay the bills. This happens because physical effort alone does not create wealth. Money does not respond to the number of hours worked, but to the way it is managed and multiplied. That's where financial intelligence comes in. The rich have something in common. They make money work for them. Instead of spending energy just accumulating salary, they look for ways to invest and create passive income. This can include stocks, real estate, owned businesses, or even digital products. The great thing is, while they sleep, their investments continue to generate results. Another common mistake is thinking that you need to wait for the right moment to start investing or starting a business. The truth is that the ideal moment will never come. You need to start with what you have, learning as you go, and adjusting your strategies. Even small actions, such as cutting unnecessary expenses and investing in financial education, can make a big difference in the long term. Working smart also means understanding where you add the most value. Using your unique skills to create something that stands out in the market can be much more profitable than exchanging hours for a steady salary. By positioning yourself as someone who solves problems and offers solutions, you increase your chances of creating something sustainable and profitable. So stop measuring success just by the number of hours you work. Start thinking strategically, invest in financial knowledge, and discover how to make money grow for you. Are you enjoying the content? If yes, leave a like. This motivates the creation of more practical tips to transform your view of money and wealth. 3. Not all debt is bad. When we hear the word debt, most people feel a chill down their spine. This happens because we have been taught that all debt is something negative, something to be avoided at all costs. However, what many don't know is that there are two main types of debt: good and bad. Understanding this difference can be the turning point between impoverishment and enrichment. Bad debts are those that take money out of your pocket without bringing any financial return. They are related to purchases of goods that depreciate over time, such as expensive clothes, state-of-the-art electronics, or even that new finance car. These items may even bring momentary satisfaction, but they do not contribute anything to your financial independence. In fact, they drain your budget, generating high interest and more expenses. On the other hand, good debts function as growth tools. They happen when you borrow money for something that will generate more money in the future. For example, purchasing a property to rent, investing in a promising business, or even taking courses and training that improve your skills and increase your ability to generate income. The key is return on investment. A practical example: imagine that you take out a loan to open an online store. If you planned well and made the calculations, the profit generated by the business could not only cover the loan installments, but also increase your equity. This type of debt can be the springboard to achieve greater goals, as long as it is used responsibly. But how to identify whether a debt is good or bad? Ask the following question: will this put money in or take out of my pocket in the future? If the answer is put, it's a good debt. Otherwise, it is bad. Now, we want to know, what's the biggest lesson about debt you've ever learned? Share in the comments and take the opportunity to reflect on how you are dealing with them. Your financial choices today will define your future tomorrow. Forget the government will not take care of you in retirement. Believing that the government will guarantee a peaceful retirement is one of the biggest financial mistakes today. This thinking, which seems like a form of security, actually puts your financial freedom in the hands of a system that is increasingly overloaded and unpredictable. The traditional retirement model was created at a time when life expectancy was lower and the number of active workers exceeded the number of retirees. Today, the reality is very different. With increasing longevity and demographic changes, many countries are facing difficulties in sustaining their social security systems. This means that relying solely on the government may not be enough to guarantee a comfortable future. Additionally, public pension income is, in many cases, limited and insufficient to maintain the same standard of living you had while working. Spending on health, housing, and even leisure tends to increase in old age, and relying solely on this resource can lead to financial difficulties. So what to do? The answer lies in taking control now. Creating an independent retirement plan is critical. This includes investing in assets that generate passive income, such as real estate, shares, investment funds, and even your own businesses. The sooner you start, the greater the effect of compound interest on your investments. Another important point is to acquire knowledge on how to manage and multiply your money. Financial education is your greatest ally to prepare for the future. Courses, books, and consultancies can help you build a solid strategy and avoid common mistakes. Think of retirement as a personal responsibility and not something that another person or institution will solve for you. Plan, invest, and create sources of income that work even when you decide to stop working. Remember, true financial freedom is being able to choose what to do with your time without depending on others. Taking control of your future now is the best way to ensure peace of mind and security in the future. 5. Money is important and brings happiness. Despite what many believe, money plays a fundamental role in building a balanced, healthy, and happy life. The famous phrase, "money doesn't buy happiness," is often used to justify the lack of financial prosperity. But the truth is that money, although it doesn't buy feelings, provides freedom and security that directly impact the quality of life. Imagine not worrying about late bills, being able to travel with your family, guarantee the best education for your children, or take care of your health without depending on limited services. All these possibilities are the result of what money can offer. It eliminates financial stress and creates an environment more conducive to well-being. Furthermore, money allows choices. It offers the opportunity to invest time in activities that truly bring joy and fulfillment, such as hobbies, personal projects, and even philanthropy. Being able to help other people and contribute to important causes is an undeniable source of happiness, and all of this is facilitated by a solid financial foundation. Another aspect that is often ignored is that the relationship with money directly influences mental health. Financial problems are among the main causes of anxiety and depression. When you learn to control money instead of being controlled by it, the mind eases and worries give way to creativity and optimism. But be careful. Money should be seen as a tool, not as an end in itself. The mistake many people make is seeking wealth just to accumulate it, without a clear purpose. When used consciously, money becomes a facilitator of dreams and goals, not a source of obsession. Therefore, it is essential to change the mindset that money is dirty or the root of all evil. It's just a resource that reflects who you are and how you use it. Invest in learning how to manage it, multiply your sources of income, and see how it can transform your life for the better. After all, freedom and happiness go hand in hand with financial security. The question that remains is, if you had financial freedom, what would you do today that you can't do now? Think about it and start working to make this answer become reality. 6. Traditional education does not guarantee wealth. From an early age, we are encouraged to follow a very clear path. Do well at school, get a diploma, and, with that, get a stable job. This narrative, reinforced by generations, makes it seem like formal education is the only passport to financial success. However, reality shows that many individuals with excellent academic backgrounds face financial difficulties while others, without advanced degrees, manage to prosper. Traditional education, although valuable in many ways, has a crucial flaw. It does not teach how to deal with money. You learn to solve complex equations, memorize historical dates, and even analyze literary texts, but you are rarely taught about budgeting, investing, debt, or how to create sources of income. This happens because the educational system was designed to train good employees, not entrepreneurs or investors. A clear example of this is the difficulty that many highly qualified professionals face in getting out of debt or planning a comfortable retirement. The problem is not a lack of effort or intelligence, but the absence of practical skills related to financial management. Without this foundation, even high salaries can quickly disappear amid uncontrolled expenses. On the other hand, people who invest in financial education are able to do more with less. They understand concepts such as compound interest, leverage, and investment diversification. It's not about abandoning formal education, but about complementing it with knowledge that really makes a difference in everyday life. Courses on finance, reading books written by entrepreneurs, and even the practice of creating a business are effective ways to obtain the type of learning that schools and universities do not offer. Furthermore, the internet has made access to this information more democratic, allowing anyone interested to start learning right now. Therefore, the secret is not just attending school, but learning the right skills. Wealth is not just a matter of how much you earn, but how you manage, invest, and multiply that money. Don't limit yourself to what the educational system teaches. Broaden your horizons and invest in what really matters for your financial freedom. If you could add a subject to the school curriculum, which would it be? Financial education or entrepreneurship? Leave your opinion in the comments and inspire others to think differently about the future. 7. Entrepreneurship is the path to bigger dreams. Most people grow up believing that dreaming big is risky, difficult, or even impossible. Therefore, many are content with modest goals, such as just paying the bills or ensuring an okay life. However, the reality is that thinking big and taking action toward those dreams can be the key to achieving financial freedom and personal fulfillment. And this is where entrepreneurship comes in as a transformative element. Entrepreneurship goes far beyond opening a company. It's about adopting a mindset that seeks solutions, creates value, and finds opportunities in any situation. This way of thinking is what differentiates people who stay in the same place from those who achieve extraordinary goals. Those who undertake, whether in their own business, in an investment, or in innovative projects, take control of their own lives and do not depend on external factors to prosper. Another important point is that entrepreneurship allows you to explore the maximum potential of your skills and passions. Unlike a traditional job, where you often work to make someone else's dreams come true, the entrepreneur works for himself and has the freedom to choose the direction of his business. This kind of independence is priceless and a great motivator for achieving ambitious goals. Furthermore, entrepreneurship is one of the most effective ways to create wealth. It allows you to build something that can grow, generate passive income, and even have market value in the future. Great companies started out as simple ideas, but their creators had the courage to dream big and put their plans into action. If you want to change your financial life, start thinking like an entrepreneur. Identify what you love to do, learn how to monetize that passion, and constantly seek knowledge. The path may not be easy, but the results are worth it. After all, no one achieves big goals by thinking small. Use entrepreneurship as a driving force to achieve your most ambitious dreams. Transforming your relationship with money requires more than effort. It is necessary to change beliefs, acquire new knowledge, and act strategically. From letting go of the illusion of a secure job to understanding that not all debt is the enemy, each step toward financial intelligence brings you closer to freedom and achieving your dreams. If there's one thing the rich understand well, it's that the right mindset is worth more than any salary. They see money as a tool to build, invest, and multiply. They're not afraid to undertake, learn from mistakes, and think big. This mindset is within your reach. Just make the decision to start. The responsibility for your financial future is yours. The government won't do it for you, and the traditional education system doesn't provide the tools you need. But you can change this reality right now by choosing to learn, plan, and act. Did you like this content? So don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more valuable tips on how to transform your financial life. Leave a like to support our work and help this message reach more people. Share this video with friends and family who need to hear this truth about money. And in the comments, say, which of these ideas will you start applying to your life today?